Hi everyone,
Hi,
I'm Lisa,
and I'm Renee.
and
Together we are the Tapping Duo.
So, welcome to semifinals week of Dancing with the Stars. That means after this review, there's only going to be one left, and that's the finale, which is next Monday. So, we've cut it down to our last four, but let's talk about
How last night went.
how last night went. I'm going to go ahead and lodge my complaint, which is way, way, way too many commercials. 2 hours was much too long for that show. I find that the second half of the show is completely unnecessary because everybody gets perfect scores. So it's a waste of time. It's like when they switch up dance partners. Everybody always gets perfect scores because they don't want to offend anybody. So why do you take my time, ABC, to do that? Okay. Complaint lodged.
Do you feel better?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, so the first dance of the night was James and Sharna.
They did an Argentine tango.
They did. And they scored a 29. And what did you think of it?
It was breathtaking.
Did you like the pre-package?
Yeah, I didn't know he almost died. Did you know that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
That was early in the season.
This season?
Yeah.
Oh. He got back on his feet pretty quick.
Yeah, they talked about his rehab. He worked really hard.
I'll tell you what I think about Sharna. She's a hot little tamale, man. I tell you, she is just all over her partners, and her and James they have a lot of chemistry.
Yes.
And so I see the girlfriend in the audience clapping and like, oh my gosh! I think about how I would feel if, I mean, Sharna's really.
Uh-huh. She becomes the music.
She does. Well, I don't even know what
music.
to say. I don't know what to
She's
say.
a free spirit out
she's
there.
really good. So
She's really good.
Anyway, her and James are just great together.
Yeah, I'm glad she's back and she gets to dance next week too.
Well, I also like that James is so good. I wonder if he's had any idea.
Wasn't that funny? He hasn't danced with his girlfriend yet.
Yeah.
Whoa. Pressure's on, James.
I know. Anyway, they got a 29.
They did. And the next couple to dance were Tara and Sasha.
Wasn't she amazing?
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
She
oh my
did
gosh.
such a good job.
Her little hips were going.
Yeah, they did a rumba.
Yeah, her and Sasha are just great together. Janet, there's Jan and Gleb. Should we just skip over
Well, first
them?
we just need to back up and just comment that Tara, I'm so glad you had the parents that you had, and that you had a brother.
Wasn't that wonderful?
It's a wonderful story. It warms my heart.
Yeah, it is really, really good.
Yeah, that was great.
Your parents are awesome.
Yeah,
not everybody would do that, obviously.
So true. Okay, so the next couple of the night was Jana and Gleb. Now I don't understand why they haven't gone home yet. I get nothing from their performance.
I didn't like the quick step at all. I just didn't like it. They got a 28, which was low for them.
Yeah, it was very uninteresting. But watching them for me is very uninteresting.
I don't know why it is. I mean, they're both very good-looking people, and they both dance really, really well. But I had no connection to either one of them, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. I'm sure they're very nice people.
I'm sure. Has nothing to do with that.
Okay, Calvin and Lindsay.
Calvin and Lindsay did the tango.
It was okay.
They got a 26. I think Calvin had some missteps last night.
Yeah, and it was okay. And did you like his package?
I did. I appreciated that he worked hard, his childhood, his high school, his college, his professional career, and rather than wait until he could no longer play, he quit while he still could play.
Well, he could,
so he can enjoy his life and everyone in his life. So, yeah, I enjoyed that package. I understood.
Yeah. Lori and Val, I love the package there. My husband's mother died of Alzheimer's, so that was real touching for him to see. And I was glad that she still seemed to know Lori. You know, she wasn't completely gone. That's a tough disease, boy. Any of you that have someone who is suffering, it's really, really tough on the people that don't have it. They really have to keep a sense of humor, I understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So, anyway, they did a foxtrot.
Yes, they got perfect score, 30 points.
They should have. She's as great as James is. You know, they're pretty darn close.
They are. They are. Then they took us on
A
extra
trio.
hour little trip of this trio thing, which, like I said earlier, I just didn't understand why I had.
Yeah,
to
they
sit
could have
through
been
this.
done after Lori and Val, and
Absolutely,
it would have been a
send
great
somebody
show.
home, because nothing that happened in the next hour had any effect on who went home.
No, just a lot more dancing they had to learn.
Now, the only argument I could make is I don't think they send somebody home on that last night's votes. I think they're on the prior week's votes. Now, if they have a filler of an hour in order to get the votes in, well, then they need to restructure the show, because it's just a
I'm
waste
not
of
sure
time.
how they did that. Hadn't thought about that.
So the next hour of our night was spent with, first one was James, Sharna, and Jenna doing a jive. You enjoy that?
I did. It was great. It was really good. It was really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Tara, Sasha, and Artem did a tango. I thought it was very fluid as she traveled between the partners.
Yeah, she did great on that too.
And I thought Artem did really well, not having been Tara's partner
Yeah,
all season. He just fell right into place, so that was
did.
great. Jana, Gleb, and Alan.
They did a paso doble and got a 30. Then we can move on to Calvin and Lindsay and Whitney.
Oh gosh, those two girls are cute. They're the same age as my oldest child.
Oh, is that how old they are? They're 20?
Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world. And then the last trio of the night, which was just an amazing production. For me, it was a production. Was Val and Lori and Max.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
First of all, I loved the respect that Val had for Max.
Yes, wasn't that
was
amazing?
really nice to see, and he gave credit to his brother for what he knows.
Didn't try to be better than him. I mean, he respected him. That's the biggest thing right there.
Yeah.
Rather than felt in competition with him to down him, he respected him, and I love that.
Yeah.
That was great.
And then the number itself, you loved.
Yes, I did. I thought it was great how they took him through the process of how they got you to see that they weren't dancing the way they should, and he would correct them throughout the dance, and then they'd get into the position. I thought that was very clever. It was really good. So I really feel that James and Lori should be in the final.
Yes.
I think it should be those two.
I think so too. I think everyone else could have gone home last night.
Yeah, and just make one more
And
night.
it's not that they didn't do a great job, but we could just cut to the chase here.
I would have loved to have seen Jana go home last night, and then maybe Calvin, and I would have loved to have had James, Tara, and Lori in the final.
Yeah, I mentioned to you earlier, I thought there was something had to go on behind the scenes that sent Tara home before Calvin and Jana. You know, I know these are reality shows, but I also know they're scripted, because even one of the judges last night made a comment about how happy she was that the trio got along, which led me to believe there must have been an incident where a trio didn't get along.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of power play that goes on amongst
Behind the
those,
scenes, you know.
especially the pros. You know, Gleb and Alan talking about how good looking they were and how important that was.
Well, I think that was such a ribbing between them,
Really,
but taken
yeah.
out of context. I don't know.
Yeah,
We just did disagree, but
I don't know. I think they all have pretty good A personalities and think they're pretty good. So, and they are. I don't want to take that away from them. They are. They're really good.
right.
And they've all done a great job with their stars this year.
Yeah.
Everybody's grown a lot, and that's one thing that I think this season has had over the others. I think everyone has grown, even Lori.
I think they've grown, but I don't know if they've grown as many weeks as we've been doing this.
I would say that if it was an hour, I would agree with myself more. Since it's 2 hours, I'm so thankful for the DVR, because you can just fast forward through the commercials and you lose an hour of commercials and you have an hour show.
Yes.
So I'm really grateful for
Yes.
recording it.
I agree.
Sorry, advertisers.
I agree. So you want to say goodnight to Tara?
Yeah, this is Tara.
Thank you, Tara. I thought you did a fabulous job this season. And
I'm really sad to
that
see
you're
you
not in
going
the finals.
home. I'm really sad to see you go home.
You were finale worthy. So I guess
We-
we'll get to see her.
We need to look her up and see how she sings.
Oh.
I mean, she was talking about her singing,
Yeah.
and that she came out here and did that is amazing.
Yeah.
So, should we say goodbye to her?
Yes, we should.
I'm not gonna rip her face off
Okay.
because I'm really sad to see her go. So we'll just put her up here.
Bye, Tara.
Bye, Tara.
And we'll see all of you next week for the finale. And here you have it. It'll be Lori, Calvin, Jana, and James.
And James. Okay. Looking forward to seeing who you think will win. All right? All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.